Champions League this week has completely exposed the Premier League. If you're a big Premier League fan, if you're one of these English pundits that advocates for this league as the be all and end all of football, you have been served humble pie. Your pants have been pulled down. You've been slapped across your ass because 6 Premier League teams were involved in this game week. 2 draws, 4 losses. Those 4 losses to Manchester City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea. Incredible what has happened. Obviously, Newcastle and Arsenal drew their games. But yeah, let's get into it, man. I want to get into the games I witnessed today because, wow, Real Madrid. A la Madrid. That club. When those players put that jersey on for Real Madrid, when they put that jersey on, especially for a Champions League game, they can fix anything. If you think about all your problems in the world, think about every problem you have in the world. If you were employed by Real Madrid for one Champions League game and you just, whack that beautiful white and gold on, and if you just lead yourself out into the Santiago Bernabeu, all your problems will vanish. Because if you're a bold man, your hair will grow back. If you got one leg, your second leg will grow back. If you got an extra thumb, if you played for Real Madrid that night, that extra thumb would disappear. That's how wonderful and magical that football club is. Because Valverde slapped in a 42-minute hat-trick against one of the best teams, not just in England, in Europe. A Pep Guardiola City side that started off pretty well, by the way. I want to break down how they started off because Jeremy Doku looked like he was going to. He looked like he had Trent's number in the first 20 minutes. Jeremy Doku was doing his shimmies, his drop of the shoulders. What a player he is. But unfortunately, City couldn't pounce and get an early goal. I thought City started really well, but it's all about if you can put the ball back of the net. And Mr. Valverde, step up, take your podium and step up, because those 3 goals. The first goal, first of all, that pass from Courtois, sublime. The touch, set it away from the fullback. I think it was Lewis O'Reilly. I'm sure that's his name. Let's take that away from him, and then to just a nice little touch away from Donnarumma, around him, and just nicely place it in. First goal, super, and second goal with your weak foot on the half volley. Incredible. What a player. And of course the third goal. The third goal is something you'll see prime Bergkamp, prime Berbatov. The delicate touch. Lift it over the defender. Bang. Valverde, man. Valverde, match of the week. Player of the week. That's one of the all-time greatest Champions League performance from any Real Madrid player. We witnessed so many Ronaldo hat-tricks for Real Madrid. That Valverde hat-trick against Man City is up there. It's up there with some masterclasses from Benzema, masterclasses from Ronaldo. That's how great. And Real Madrid came into this, by the way, as the ultimate underdogs. Their fans, the Marca newspaper in Spain, were pitting that Man City were going to destroy this Real Madrid side without Mbappe, without Jude Bellingham, not firing on all cylinders. Just recently lost their last few games in La Liga and have basically given Barcelona a lead on them in the La Liga title race. But wow, that's what I mean, man. When they hone that jersey, when they wear the white and gold and lead themselves out on a when they hear the Champions League theme, when the Rock does this, when he slaps his forearm, that's what every single one of those Madrid players does when they walk out at the Santiago Bernabeu wearing their jersey, man. Wow, what a team, what a club. Congratulations. Man City, disgraceful. In my previous video, I said prediction. I always said the legacy, having European legacy takes you very far in a tournament like this. And it shows. Real Madrid will. I think Real Madrid will probably not get a victory at the Etihad, but I think they've done enough to reach the quarterfinals now. In terms of the other games, of course, Bayern, my ultimate favorites. If you watch my previous video, 6-1 against Atalanta, incredible team. They've Michael Elise, what a player. Luis Diaz, that front three is just BBC MSN vibes. Incredible team, and they're my ultimate favorites. Watch my previous video. I said they're my chosen winners. In terms of the teams that played today, I think Arsenal were a big letdown. Bukayo Saka, tough conversations need to be had about that boy, because you are not world class. You never was world class. You never was a world class player, and that's not me as a United fan hating on this guy. He has been given so much protection by the Arsenal fans and the English pundits. He is not a world class player. Noni Madueke this season has been levels above Saka. His intensity when he drives towards players, when he takes players on, is second to Madueke. Right now is playing. He should not be on the bench. He should not be on the bench. Saka should definitely be holding bench. And I'm glad Saka got the curly finger today, because he was terrible. He was genuinely terrible. Arsenal lucky though, I don't think it was a penalty. Bayern Leverkusen were brilliant. Grimaldo, that left back. Man United fans, I know a lot of Man United fans that say who we're going to replace Shaw with. Well, I've watched Lewis Hall against Barcelona, and Grimaldo now against Arsenal. The last 24 hours put up incredible performances at left back, and constantly focused in their position. Luke Shaw backs. So I hope we go for a top left back this summer. But on to the other games. Tottenham. I think today is to poo. That's all I need to say. Today is to poo. Tottenham are shit. Tottenham are ass. Let's just not talk about Tottenham, man. Van der Ven, the most overrated centre back in the history of the Premier League. That guy can just run. That's all he can do is run. I don't see him play any line breaking passes. I don't see him winning any in crucial headers. And he's 6 foot plus. He's a terrible defender. Most overrated defender in Premier League history, Van der Ven. Liverpool poor. Galatasaray, but I predicted in my previous video, I predicted the Galatasaray win at home, but I do predict that Liverpool will get the job done at Anfield. They had a few chances, with Florian Wirtz having a couple of shots on goal. That if you had a better player, better finisher in that position, maybe if that lands at Mo Salah's feet, it's a goal. So I think Liverpool did get unlucky, but going forward, I think they'll get the job done at Anfield. Chelsea. Maybe I got this one wrong. I thought Chelsea were going to go through, and at 2-2, I was had my head up all high. I was like, I know ball. That Rashford celebration, I know ball. That's how I was feeling. But Chelsea didn't get the job done, man. They got absolutely obliterated in the last 30 minutes. Kvaradonna. I call him Kvaradonna. This guy is incredible, and now he's growing the beard out as well. He looks the part as well. Those goals from Kvaradonna, beautiful goals, and it sets Luis Enrique and PSG up for a quarter-final tie. I believe against Liverpool. So I think PSG have done enough to beat Chelsea. Chelsea will make it hard for them at Stamford Bridge. I assure you that, because they played incredibly well today. I thought Chelsea were very unlucky. And I think the subs from Liam Rosenior, he showed his inexperience today against a top European manager in Luke, because the subs were not timed well. I think when they were 1 goal down, he should have put Garnacho, Delap, all his players on. I think he rushed his decisions, and yeah, Luis Enrique just showed him what experience is in a competition like this. And yeah, I think Rosenior a lot to learn for him, and a lot to learn for Chelsea. In terms of the other games, Newcastle, I was impressed with Newcastle. Very impressed with Newcastle. I was disappointed in Lamine Yamal, because I've been hounding him as the best player in the world right now, and he had a terrible game. But Lewis Hall, if you can do that at the Camp Nou, in the new camp, that will be an amazing achievement. Because if you can, I know he scored the last minute penalty, and you know what? That's what separates great players from the ultimate top players. Lamine Yamal had a terrible game. How many times do we see Messi and Ronaldo have a terrible game? But last minute, win a penalty or a tap in, and they do the so Lamine Yamal hit at St James's Park, and it's 1-1, all to play for at the new camp, and I can't wait to witness that photo game. Sorry, I enjoy watching them. I was watching all 3 games today on TNT's uh, multi-view. So I had Man City Madrid, I had Chelsea PSG, Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt are playing, honestly, please, if you have the time, watch some highlights, watch Bodo Glimt. Because if they go through, they've made it through 3-0 at home to Sporting Lisbon. I think they're advanced. And if they play Arsenal, I think they're going to cause them a lot of troubles, especially at home. They are an incredible side. The way they play and the way they defend in numbers, they always keep their shape. Always 11 men behind the ball, and they attack as a unit. It's a proper unit, man. It reminds me. It just reminds me of Inter Milan's Jose Mourinho's Inter Milan. Incredible team. I really enjoy watching them right now. Yeah, but what a week! What a week of Champions League football, man. This is the kind of football that gets me excited, that gets me off the on the edge of my seat. You know, I'm happy. I'm happy United are not in the Champions League because this week proved why the Premier League needs Manchester United Football Club in the Champions League. There's no other club that does it like United on European nights. Aura, the vibes of Old Trafford. If we were playing this game week, Manchester United Football Club would be the ones representing the Premier League and they would have won. Mark my words. So next year, Champions League, European football, Premier League, beware, because Manchester United are back. We are back to, get some European legacy, make some nights again, and hopefully do well in the Champions League. I think United have secured their top 4 position. But yeah, what a week of football. As always, please like, comment, subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. I'll be back with more videos in a few days. Also, just watch out for a few YouTube shorts that I'll have out there. My TikTok account is Zishan Season, similar to the YouTube name. So is my Instagram. So is my Twitter account. So please link up. And yeah, man, see you down the road.